All right, we're back with another video, this time updating the 90-gallon tank. We're here at the wide shot. As you can see, the population in this tank has grown significantly. Most of the small fish you see in there, or juveniles as they're called, are offspring from some of my adult cichlids that have paired up and had fry. 5 of my females actually successfully had fry. No problems with the size differences either. Some people are really afraid of mixing sizes. Probably helps that there's no alpha males in here. Nobody whose desire is to chomp these guys. Also, there's a decent amount of hiding spaces in here with the rocks and the natural plants and whatnot. There's a lot of nooks and crannies for those small fish to go if anyone's bothering them. So everything's gone well as far as that mix goes. We're looking at the tank now here on the right side. Zooming in on one of my all-time favorite there. Those of you who followed my channel are familiar with this fish right here. This is Storm Shadow. She's a female who's had 3 batches of fry. There's probably about 20 to 25 fry in this tank alone that are hers. Just a beautiful fish. And I would categorize her as the tank boss of this tank. She hangs out near the front and top, and nobody messes with her. She's in charge. There is my blue dolphin. I actually have 2 of those. Critokara mori is the official name of these guys. They get to be a pretty good size, a little bigger than the average peacock, I think. Getting a look here at some of the other juveniles. There's Crystal, one of the mothers actually. Mother of 3 of the fry that are in here. Looking on the left side here, you see a couple floating Anubias or suction cup to the side there, Anubias, along with the heater fan. Black gravel is a really good choice. Of course, I wanted my 2 tanks against the wall here to match. Sarayu stone looks really cool too with the black and the blue. Also raises the pH a little bit. Looking from the right side now, and you can see the air stone doing its thing. It's good for moving the water, oxygenating the water, and I just think it looks cool. See my blue dolphin there on the top. There is right there Diamond's son. If you're familiar with my channel again, you'll know Diamond. He's my OB in the 135. There he is right there. There is Papa. And I'm sure you saw the resemblance with that OB. It's my blue dolphin. Oh, actually both blue dolphins there in the shot together. Bought them on the same day. There is Snake Eyes right there, the charcoalish black fish. A number of the fry in here are hers. See the blue dolphins there again. Resemble a dolphin, obviously, with the shape of the head and then the color blue. Here you can see those nooks and crannies I was talking about a little better. In perfect example, you see the little fish coming out of there. So they got places to go if anyone's bothering them. Got to be careful when you move rocks and things or rescape or want to clean. You don't want to injure a fish, so you got to be really careful when you're moving stuff. Now, I wanted to show you these fish over here for a reason. See those white and orange ones? Those are hers. She's the mother of all those fish right there. Now, when I do a fry update, which is probably one of the next videos I'm going to do, I'll pay closer attention to who the parent fish are and how the fry are doing and what they look like, because it's amazing the resemblance. A lot of them turn out exactly the way you would expect when you look at who the mother and father was. Let's take a quick look under the hood here. It's exactly like the 135. We got the Marineland 360 right there. Got a plastic bag there with the power strip and everything, just in case there's any, drips of water, splashes, protects it. We got the Marineland 220 power strip stuck to the wall there with that boxy looking thing is a outlet timer for the fans. All kinds of setup options in terms of day and time for that. Two heaters, two filters. One of the filter intakes is in the middle, one is toward the bottom, as you can see there on the lower right. You don't want it too low, just for emergency sake. If something happens with one of your hoses or something and your water drains, you don't want it to go so low that the fish actually can't, live for emergency purposes. So there's the two Anubias that are suction cupped to the side. Gives them something to do kind of in the middle of the tank, explore the plant. Sometimes there's food in there and just, you don't want everyone only to be on the bottom. If at all possible, you can figure out some creative ways to give the fish some more areas to explore. There's another nice OB right there. I didn't raise this one. I actually bought him. He's got a real blueberry type look to him. Probably going to be an alpha eventually. He's still kind of like a teenager. Getting some more shots here of Storm Shadow. I kind of have a bond with this fish, and I think she's more intelligent than most of the other fish, She's not at all intimidated when I come near the tank. She lets me pet her. She'll hang out near the top, and I pet her head or her dorsal fin, and she doesn't get skittish or try to swim away or anything like that. I think she's figured out that I'm on her side and I wouldn't hurt her. I've taken her out of this tank to have her fry. She actually jumped out of one of my tanks once, which I have a video on that, and I, protected her, brought her to safety. There's a part right here where she's going to expand her fins. Looks really cool. Check that out. Beautiful, huh? She's just an angel. One of my all-time favorite. There's a couple juvies here that look a lot like her. Let's see. There's one of them. There's Diamond Sun again. In a second, I'm going to show you the ones that really look like Storm Shadow. What do we have here on the right side? These two look as if they're trying to figure out how to court each other. I don't even know who's a male and a female there. And they're too young. I don't think you get successful breeding when they're that size. You need to be a little older, a little more mature. Here's one of the ones that looks a lot like Storm Shadow. You see the resemblance? I'm hoping I get a couple more females that resemble her a lot. I think that one has a lot of potential. And there's at least 2 or 3 others that really look like her. Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't done so already. I've got a couple more videos coming out soon. I've got to do an update on all of my fry and who their parents are. That should be a pretty cool one. And I promised some technical videos, and I've got a bit more free time recently, so I've been able to produce a lot more videos here for our channel. So we'll see you again soon. Thank you.